Hey guys, and welcome to Open TTD version 13.0. I've decided to try out the game finally. I have it on Steam. It's free, by the way, if you want to go get it there. I have one mod I'm playing with that's slightly enhanced graphics. But I thought it was time to do it. It's based on Transport Tycoon, if you ever played that or if you ever heard of that. There is a lot to do in the game. I haven't really played it, but I've decided still, even though I haven't really played it, to tweak the settings a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump into the game here. There's a lot of settings here, but let's go to the new game. Now, you can select from 4 different types of landscapes, I guess. We're going to go with the temperate, but there's also subarctic, subtropical, and toyland. So, for the temperate one, I've decided to go with a map that is huge in one direction, 4096, by 1024. So it's going to be a pretty big map. And you can see the settings that I've selected here. Something that I've specifically done, I've set the number of industries to 100. So here's what I want. I want a big map. There's going to be some towns on there. There's going to be some industries, but not that many. And what we're going to have is, I'm going to jump into the game, right? And then we're going to have up to 2 other competitors. I've picked this AI. You can download more in the game. This seems to be a good one. AAA Hog X. Anyway, that will come up. If you go and select one of those, you can do configure. You can see here, it will take 1,000 days, so 3 years before they will come in. You can change this, by the way, before they will come in. And I think that's going to give me a little bit of time to get started in the world. So that's going to be 2 of them. One will start 3 years after we start the game. And then the next one after that will start also 3 years. We'll see. I haven't actually played it. I don't know how it's going to work. But anyway, we have January 1st, 1935 is our start year. I think that's the earliest year you can have. Yeah, the earliest year you can have and still get access to the road vehicles that's in the game right away, which I want to have right away. We're going to have a very low number of towns, which I think is still quite a few, actually. You can change the map edges here from freeform, water. I'm going to go with freeform. Our map is so big, we're still going to be in pretty good shape, especially since I customized the sea level to be 50%. That's going to be a lot of water. That way, we can do a lot of transport across the water. We also have air, we have vehicles on land, and we have, well, we have trains. I meant by vehicles, I mean like buses and trucks. But then we also have trains. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't think we need to be looking at this much longer. Let's go to generate. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea. I've run this a couple times just a generation to see it comes out okay. I've changed the configuration so that it sets it to pause the game right away. One thing I want to do though is I want to give myself a little bit of a thing, not really an advantage. It feels like the volume is louder now. Let me see here. I'm going to go and turn that down. There, yep. Anyway, I'm going to go in here. And if we scroll down here, we go to World Generation. And I'm going to say, there's one thing here. Industry density is custom right now. Now, the way it's going to work, because my custom was very low, it's going to start to ramp it up and more industries will come in pretty quick. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say, let's change this to funding only, meaning I have to spend money to jumpstart some of the industry. Then, once the next AI, or once the AI comes into the game, we'll switch it over to minimal. So we'll still get minimal sounds like, you know, a very few, but I think you still have quite a bit there. We'll take a look in a second what we have right now. Scoring end year 2050. I guess once we get to 2050, we get a score and see how we did. Yeah, we'll see. I know I get an advantage, right, with the 3 years head start, but I think I need it. Anyway, so here is the world. Well, part of it. Remember I said it was 4096 by 1024? Well, we can zoom out. Unfortunately, the world is so large that we can't really see. We're going to go here to the display map of the world. I'm just holding down the left mouse button. Keep holding it down. You can then pick different options. Here is the world. Again, hard to see. We're going to drag this out. And then we're going to zoom out here. Okay, now this is the world. Now you see what I'm saying about 4096 this way. And then go down there. I think it's still a little bit... We may want to turn that off. I don't know. Maybe we'll turn it on. Keep on rolling, I guess. We're playing now. Let's go for the next... Can I go for the next one? We'll do shuffle. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's bring it up a little bit. We'll see what the music is like. Anyway, so you can just use the hold down right mouse button and you can drag it around. You can see where my current window is actually behind me here, out here. So I can drag it around and you can see that moving a little bit there. Anyway, so we're looking at the map. It's a lot of land, a lot of water, and a lot of red dots. Those are cities. Now, if we select over here, since this is Transport Tycoon, we're going to be transporting, right? Let's look at the industries. And by the way, this will be probably pretty slow playthrough because I am new to it and I don't know that much about it, so we'll see. We're looking at the different types of industries we can build, or we can not build, but transport to and from. And as you can see here, the number indicates how many there are. If we hover over it, we can see them flashing. Here are the coal mines flashing on the map. Hopefully you can see that. So we have them kind of sprinkled throughout. We don't have any banks, but remember, after 3 years, we'll get one AI come in, and then we'll turn on that auto generation of industries slowly, a little bit there, right? No oil rigs as well, but everything else is there. And the way it works is, for instance, here's our oil wells. Let's see if we can find an oil well then. So I select that. I see one blinking here. I'm going to select that there. Center on that. Then I'm going to locate it. Where is it at? Here, I think. This here is an oil well. Nennington oil wells, and I think it's called Nennington because the town of Nennington is right there. Population of 561. It produced, well, last month it produced 48,000 liters of oil. Nothing was transported, but we can look at the display chain. That will tell us, if I can make that a little bit bigger. Oh, that's all it goes. Okay. It goes from an oil well to an oil refinery. So if we are able to transport that, we can gain some revenue. The oil refinery, right? So if I do a link to minimap, I think I can see it here. Yeah, it will highlight oil wells and oil refineries. So you have to basically take a look. And I'm sure a bunch of you guys already seen this game. But anyway, there's our oil well. Anything yellow will be a refinery, like up there. I mean, that's huge distance, but it is on land. Theoretically, we could create some roads here, put some trucks up there, oil tankers, I guess, and send them up to that refinery. It's possible. We could do that. Now, if we want to see here, oil refinery, where does that go from? Well, it produces goods here that goes to houses, to cities. So it's possible that we can get something going there, but it seemed like an awful long distance. It's going to be me a little bit trying it out here. I'm thinking the map is huge, right? So we know we have an oil well here. If I look at the map, the only thing we have selected now is oil related. So there is one up there. Is there anything else down here? No. I'm just kind of getting an idea of where is there something we can use. You know what? Also, what I want to do, I forgot about this. Let's go into the settings. Here, we go to settings there, and we'll go down to, did I already do this? I don't think I did. If we go to limitations, when the game is paused, right now it says you can do non-construction actions. I'm going to allow all the actions so I can actually create something when it's paused. Otherwise, time will fly here through, I think, anyway. Anyway, we look for anything yellow. What do we have? We have 2. Oh, there's only 2 oil refineries on this map. Oh, there's one here, but wait. Hang on. Yep, there's an oil well, and there's a refinery. Now, I'm thinking that might be interesting. Let's go and zoom in on that. So instead of Nennington oil wells, you look at that. That's actually quite nice, isn't it? We might get a head start here a little bit. So this one here produced 56,000. What do we have in Nennington? 48? Yeah. Anyway, that looks pretty good. Again, the volume. I don't know. Maybe it's okay for you guys. Anyway, so we can go from here and send it over there. And then from there to cities, I guess, in the form of goods. Different oil-based products. Anyway, Wardtown has a population of 559. You can see it here. It has apparently a football, soccer field. Not big. We can help them out with the bus situation, maybe. Transporting people over to, well, how about Nennington? Or Shortingworth? Or even Wharfing Bridge. 1056. That's a bigger one. Everybody's into soccer here. And yep, up there. So we have this kind of area here, I think. It looks pretty good to get started. There are more industries, obviously, but we'll look at them later. Where do we start, though? We have about 3 years before the next guy comes in. I could start by putting up a train here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And then from here, maybe we can send over some goods to Wardtown. That's a possibility, right? I'm also tempted to create a road up to Nennington. Here, maybe? Yeah, that looks... This one is... Wharfen Bridge is further away there, so it would not be as easy. And then Gret Bridge down here. Is this an island? Well, no. Leffingway on Sea is down there. Okay, well, in that case... So we can do a train here, I'm thinking. It's going to be a pretty quick train. They're pretty close. We're very lucky, actually, there. But I think what I want to get started with, it feels a little bit easier, to be honest. We'll start with a road. So we're going to set up a road between Nennington and Wardtown. And the way you do that is you have your different options here. Here's railroads, we have roads, we have streetcars, which I've never done, and we have ship docks, and we have airports. Let's start with a road. Let's click on that. The first thing we're going to do, we have the roads ending here. We can build more. Be careful, I think, about demolishing too many things inside the town. If you look at this here, Wardtown, we can see here, first of all, we can see what the authority is, how they like us. Well, they're not going to have any opinion about us. Nope, there's nothing there. But coverage, here, this is the town. Anything we touch there, we blow something up, they're not going to like us, I think. I think that's going to be a problem. So let's not do that. We're just going to be very careful to set up a road. This is going to be a long road, isn't it? But let's do that. Let's set up a road. We'll see how it goes, right? So I'm going to take this one here. And the way you do it is you can use these here, build road sections, and I can pick one here and click down here. And it does halfway through, and I can do another one. And then I can go one more in here. And then if I want to turn, because we've got a hill coming up, I can go here. Like that. It turns. Okay, good. Now, there. Yep. And go over here. I messed it up. I meant to click there, but I clicked there instead. You can then destroy it, demolish it, and I can do that by, if I hold down Shift and then click, I can see how much it's going to cost me. 80 pounds. Well, that's probably worth it. I hope they don't mind in Wardtown. We'll see. Anyway, this is one way you can do it. If I can select that there. Doesn't turn. Okay. So in that case, let's go ahead and do one more of those, and I'm going to show you a different way. You select this one here. That's the auto road mode. And if you do that, there, we can now select, and it will curve automatically here. Now I messed it up here. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that one. Now, if you find yourself in a situation like this, you can do landscaping and lower and raise up, but I don't know how this is going to impact Wardtown here. Can I go ahead and get that automatic road? No, it goes up the hill there. Well, I'm already messed up here. Maybe we'll have to do a little bit of landscaping there. Let's see if we can figure that out. Landscaping, I think, is over here. Let me deselect this. And then we can lower the land here. Is that going to be expensive? Shift and left click. 311. Well, as you can see, we have money down here. 127,000. There. 311, like they said. Yep. Okay, let's get rid of that landscaping. I think it's going to be easier now. Might have been something there about the... Yeah. Okay, now. Might be easier when it's a complete square flat, right? The other one wasn't. Anyway, we have that now. Let me... What did we do? We go straight out here, I think. Something like that. 4,000. Yep. We have 127,000. Now that is looking pretty good. Pretty straight line here. We'll go over here somewhere. So we'll take it from here, I think. There. Okay, you can see it's doing a little bit of landscaping there for us. Yep, it's going down there. Okay, good. I want to, I think, hook up with this here. Yeah, so they're going to come in. We'll go up here. Yep, and then from there to here. So now we have an actual road. We spent a little bit of money. We can actually see a lot of that if we go into our, let's see, money, I think, here. Yeah, here we go. We spent some money. We spent £14,000, it looks like. We had 130, down to 115. We can borrow more money, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Now that we have a road, let's go ahead and see if we can get bus service going maybe. Later on, I'm thinking maybe we can have some kind of truck service from here. No, we'll have the train go here, and then some truck maybe can transport some of the goods over to Nennington, as it's possible. I think we can do that. But let's first do a bus service. The way that works is we have the road. Now we go back into the road screen. Let's select a depot. We have to select the orientation. I'm going to pick this orientation. And if I put it here, flat surface, facing the road, looks good to me. There we go. We're going to spend about £600 there. And now let's look at what we can do with that building. The Wardtown, and picked up the name of the city, Road Vehicle Depot. And there's going to be an option to get vehicles here. And if we make this a little bit bigger, we can see what we have access to here. There is the MPS Regal bus, which I think I want, right? It's going to cost me about £6,000, weighs 10 tons, speed is 56 kilometers per hour, power 91 horsepower, and so forth. Has a lot of data here. Designed 1929, reliability is 84, can break down. We'll get one of those, right? The bus. It's going to be transporting people. We may want a mail truck as well. Once we have this, we can look at the city. I'm going to show you something here. It says here, it doesn't say anything here. Passengers or mail, yeah, last month. I don't see anything here. 69, I guess. It does say here, 69 max passengers and max 34 mails. It does give us an idea then how many we can expect to transport right now. Once they get more traffic, they're going to grow. I think that's how it works anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll get one of the buses. So I'm going to get that from here. Yep, we'll take that. We'll buy this MPS Regal bus. Now, that bus now is in our depot, as you can see here, and the bus is actually over here. It's stopped right now. It's not doing anything, and we can check that by checking the details. Not the details, we can check it here. The orders. End of orders. Nothing going on. We need to have somewhere it's going to go to, and that takes the form of different stations. And they're up here. Bus station. It's all the truck stations, but we're using a bus, so let's do a bus station. Again, orientation, the blue area, the purple area is where we can pick up people from. So do we put one bus stop in the city or do we put two? I'm thinking one. We'll put one for now here. Yeah, and then maybe we'll have a train stop here. Put a bus stop next, not a bus, a truck stop. Well, we'll think about that later. Okay, I'm going to pick one of these here where you can drive through the road. So I put it here. It's going to put it right there. Put it there. There, you see that there now? There's our bus stop. Looks very nice, right? So that's our bus stop, the Wardtown bus stop, and there's a little symbol for a bus. That is one stop. We have to have somewhere else we're going to go to. Let's go up to Nennington. That's bigger. It is bigger. So if I go to the bus station, we can't cover the whole town. I think I'm going to have two of them here. We'll put one over here in the suburbs by the soccer stadium or the football stadium. There's one there. And then one over here, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. And you can't rotate the map, but you can remove things here to make it easier to see. But I think I can see this one here. We'll pick this one still, yep. Nennington Central. God, I am just all over the place with the music here. There. So now we have Nennington Central, as well as Wardtown. Now we just need to tell our one bus, we're going to need more than that, but let's tell it to go and, well, your starting point is going to be probably down in Wardtown, right? Go to Wardtown. I'm selecting the bus stop. There it is. And from there, let's go to Nennington Central. And then from there, we can go to Nennington itself. Now, when they go to different locations, we can tell it what to do. See, it says here, full load any cargo. Any cargo. You can only have one cargo, so it's going to load up. Load if available, or full load any cargo. So it's going to wait till it's full, Is that what we want to do if we do full load? We had a default, and I think that means load if available. So basically that means if there's one guy waiting, we're going to pick him up and leave. That might be... No, we'll do full load. Any cargo here. I'm thinking Nennington's going to be the big one, right? And then we go to Nennington here. That's not very many. We can just do load if available here. So default. And Wardtown, same thing. Is that what I want to do? Full load any cargo. I'm going to wait there until it's full. Nennington, because I'm thinking Nennington... Well, there's going to be more people there. Are we willing to do full load? Well, we'll see what happens. Let's do that, okay? So they're going to do that. And once it's done with Nennington, it's going to go back to Wardtown. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to go to... I'm thinking what we want to do. We want to go to Nennington Central again. We'll do that. Maybe I'll take this off after all. Default, load if available. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. So we go to Central. Oh, wait. Now I have the wrong order. I picked the wrong order. I can probably move this. No, I can't change the order. Okay. Can I change it? No, I can't. We'll skip. We'll remove this one. Not skip. We'll remove this one. Delete it there. Then now we'll say go to Nennington Central. No, it's going before. Oh, wait a minute. Here's what I'm doing wrong. Delete. And we'll go down there. Go to there. Now it's right? Wardtown. Nennington Central, over to Nennington, and then back to Nennington Central, and then Wardtown again. We'll just see what it's going to look like, right? So it's stopped right now. I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's paused. Let's see. You can see a little small window there. There it is. It's coming out. It's driving on the road. Excellent. Now, right now, our situation probably is not super. Construction, 15,000. New vehicles, 6,000. Yeah, we can keep this here if we want to. Road vehicles operating expenses, $12, not pounds, just to be driving on the road here. It's going to be a long ways away, right? And Nennington Central. We're not going to make any money by this bus. But let's look at Nennington Central here. You can see the time ticking along here. We got 3 years. Accepts passengers, but there are no passengers there now. There's none here. And they keep stacking up here. We can take a look at them there. And Wardtown, what do we got? Nothing there either. So bus is coming in. It's going to go down here. Let's just watch. Did not go in there. There was nobody there waiting, and we had nothing in our vehicle. Okay, it goes... Oh, no, we had Nennington first, wasn't it? That's what it was. No, it wasn't Nennington Central first. Didn't stop there, did it? Okay, well, it's going to go back there now. Oh, 6 passengers, look. Over here, waiting. Central? People now, they realize, you know. Yep, they realize they should come here. Oh, they have to turn around. Look at that. Yeah, 4 passengers there. No, nobody in Wardtown. That's good. Are we picking them up? We did not pick anybody up. Let me just check this guy out. What do we have here? This is a Regal bus. Yeah, it should pick up people. It's empty. It can have 31. Didn't pick anybody up there. I got to check that out. What do we have for his instructions? Let's look at those again. So, Wardtown Nennington Central. We have default, which I think is load if available. Let's see what it does in Wardtown. Let me just go down there. It's on its way down there. And by the way, if you want to run it faster, hold down tab, and then it speeds along. Let's see. Wardtown, we have nobody right now. It comes in there. Doesn't stop, but it's arrived. Okay, that's something. We have 53 people. Wow, that's a lot of people waiting here. So we'll go back up there. Let's see what happens when we get up there now. It is going to be a bit of a trial and error for me. So it's coming in there. Oh, look, it broke down. The vehicle broke down. Breakdowns since last maintenance 1. You can send it back to the depot. Let's see here. We're going to go to Nennington Central, I think it is. Let's see. It's coming in here. Come on, stop there. Yep, look, it's doing it. It's picking them up. Picking them up. Now it's picking up. We're doing the right thing. So I think the bus is full now. Road vehicle 1. We can call it something else. Let me pause it here. If I want to... I can't change that. Let me just figure this out real quick. Okay, it's over here. That's where you change it. I'm going to change it to, let's call it route. Do we call it by name? We call it Nennington. Wardtown. I don't know if that might be too long, but Wardtown. And we'll call it the bus 1. Okay, so that's the bus 1. So we can see it here. I have to make it bigger. I think there's a screen you can go to where you can see all of them in action. So anyway, let's close this down here. There. Okay, now we're going to be picking up more, right? We're 101. We got to get another one. May 5th already. Yep. We're dropping them off. We're going to get some cash. See, look at that. 93 pounds. We're picking up the rest. Well, not really, but some anyway. They're all waiting here. We only accept passengers here. No mail yet, because we don't have any truck stops, I think is the problem. Now, we only have one vehicle. If we wanted to, we can go back to our depot, and we can say, there's nobody there right now. So we have to go find our vehicle, I guess. And there it is. If I go and check it out, I think I could clone. Oh yeah, I can do that. Here's what I can do. If I go down to the depot, and we'll say we have an option here. See all road vehicles in the depot. There's nothing here. We can do here. No, wait. Clone vehicle. Now we can select one. I'm just right clicking here. There. If I select it now, there is number 2. So Nennington Wardtown 2. Great. It's going to have the same instructions, I think. Yep, it does. So we can get started now. And because it's starting at a different time, now it's going to go down and pick up some of the Wardtown. I think this is a good start, right? We're getting something here. Pretty basic, obviously, right? But still, we have something now. If we go back out to the map, we can do that by going here. Let's click. And we can go and drag it here. We're here, right? You can see the road there. That is the actual road that I built. So it's looking pretty good. We can see also landowners on map. Yep, green is me. And by the way, you know, here, if you look, Wardtown Transport. It just picked that name because that's what we put on our first thing. That's me here. Maybe we'll change that. Here we can go to, you can go to advanced. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. If you randomize, yeah, that's what I look like. Right. We'll take that one. Keep green. I don't think I want to keep green. Color scheme. Green is a little bit hard to see, I feel like. What do you want to be? Something better. I think maybe orange. It's bright. Choose the secondary color. Oh, okay. We had green on green. We can do green, yellow, an orange on red. How about that? Is that there? Nope, that's not that color. Anyway, we'll do red. We'll see what that shows up. Maybe on ships and stuff. Wardtown. Oh, it changed it back. Let's see. Did not click OK. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, that guy. Okay, we'll take that guy. There. Okay, now we've done it. Inaugurated 1935. We have 2 road vehicles. Value is £1. Okay. Okay, so now we can see everything a little bit more clearly here, I think. Now that we've done that, I think the first thing to do is to, or the second thing to do, is to connect our, well, I say our, it's not my oil well, but connect this in leffing way on sea oil wells with the Wardtown oil refinery. And then also maybe send something up there. But you know what? We'll do that next time, guys. Come back then, we'll play more of OpenTTD. I guess.